Because we care so much about you, we're trying to give you tips on how to eat better in 2011, and we're doing it through the domestic Japanese store cupboard. Things you can do at home with really interesting ingredients. Today I've come to Roka at Canary Wharf to learn some top tips with fish. Sea bass fillets?
Sea bass, absolutely.
What you're going to do, can it be done with any other kind of fish?
Most definitely. This would also work for bream, and funnily enough for salmon, it works beautifully, but the marination is really dependent on the thickness of the fillet. So a thin fillet like this, very quick marination, like immediate or no longer than a couple of hours.
And so the other ingredients, white miso?
White miso, absolutely. That's going to be the basis of it, and we're going to glaze that. That's going to cause a caramelization. So it's going to be a touch sweet, and we want to blacken this, hence the grilling.
Right, okay.
We've got some sake, just straight cooking sake.
If you can't get hold of sake, what else can you use?
I would open my fridge and take whatever Sauvignon Blanc or Gewurz or white wine I have in my fridge. What you want to do is you're just trying to lead that miso out and just give it a background, and the little bit of alcohol in there just sort of breaks it out.
Limes?
Lime, we're going to use zest and juice. For this, I just think it's slightly fresher, it's a little bit more aromatic. Really, really lovely replacement to lime. Probably my preference would be ruby grapefruit. Delicious.
As I'm determined to be the one doing this, what can I do?
We're going to take, let's say, 4 reasonable tablespoons of miso.
4.
I'm just going to score the skin here, just to
So
allow that
you
miso.
need to be properly scored.
Absolutely. And what the purpose of this is we're just going to allow the miso to get inside there. Then, with the whisk,
Yeah.
perhaps you might need to just give it a tilt. I'll just give it a little splash for you. And
You've got to get it moving in the...
Absolutely. Just sort of start to break it up. You can see the miso will be quite lumpy as it starts.
Yeah.
Well, I've put in about 3 tablespoons at this stage, and I will add a couple of, while you're whisking, the juice of a couple of limes.
So it was about 3 tablespoons, wasn't it?
About 3 tablespoons, yeah. And I think we're probably going to add another 1 tablespoon. And if you just give me a moment, I'm just going to put in this lovely aromatics of the zest. It's always really important when you're zesting, you zest over your bowl, because all those beautiful oils that'll be spraying out now are going to go into the marinade. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add lashings of this across the skin. And you want to get it all inside. See, I've put those little score marks, and I'm just making sure I'm rubbing it inside those score marks.
Both sides?
Absolutely. Both skewers, please, Yoshi. Yeah. Now this is the fun part. This is the absolute fun part.
You do need 2 long skewers. Can you do it without skewers?
You can do it without skewers, and I would recommend, or I do it at home without skewers under the grill when it's not
Right.
summer. And I line a tray with some tin foil
Yeah.
and oil the tray, and just put it under the grill, under the salamander.
And so why are you putting it on skewers here?
Because this is how we cook over the open charcoal, and what we're going to get is all the flavour of this marinade and this miso is just going to be cooked purely by the heat and the flame, and there's going to be no additional flavours of the oil or anything like that. And we're going to also create this lovely little ripple effect through here. I'll just put my fingers on like so,
You're a man who likes to get up to his armpits in his food.
and we go like so. I'm going to pass this back to Yoshi-san.
Let me take that. Yoshi, here we go. Show us what to do with this.
Yep. First, we start cook skin side.
Skin side down first.
Skin side
Now,
first.
if weirdly you don't happen to have an open charcoal pit in your house, you can just do this with a grill, can't
Yeah.
you? So actually it's got to be the other way round, skin
Yeah.
side up under the
Surrounded.
under the grill. And how long does this need?
About 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, you can see the caramelized here.
Does it matter that it's not browning in the middle?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to get brown in the middle. So
Okay.
we can cook from the other side.
Right. So what was that? Was that some of the juices coming off? Yeah. Oh, wow. Right, Nick. There it is. What are we going to do now to it?
We're going to add just a touch of lime, just on the side, and then I'm going to add, what I've got here is just it's like a little burnt tomato saucery type, and that's just to give some acidity to the dish, just like so. Just put that on the side. And there we have it, which is essentially Suzuki Yaki Miso.
Suzuki Yaki Miso. What do those 3 words mean?
Suzuki is sea bass, Yaki is grill, and Miso is a marinade. So grilled sea bass with miso.
And this is the part of the job I really hate. It breaks up very easily.
Yeah, it should sort of pull off the skin nicely,
Oh,
flake off.
wow. That's lovely. You've got the miso, you've also got the hit of lemon as well, and the caramelized sugars.
Do you know what I think would just finish that off lovely?
Tell
Is
me.
a touch of sashimi pepper. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's just missing, I think, one tiny note.
What is sashimi pepper?
Sashimi pepper is a Japanese 7-spice pepper, and it's often used to season the rice. So you'll have a little bit of chili pepper, a little bit of seaweed, a little bit of hemp seed, a little bit of sesame seed in there, and it's just going to, now that'll just give it a bit more.
Is it hard to get hold of?
No, that's all over the supermarkets.
Sashimi pepper.
Sashimi pepper.
Okay.
All over the supermarkets.
Best to eat this with a friend.
That should just give it a little,
Little bit of heat.
yeah, just gives that a little note higher.
Suzuki Yaki Miso. Very easy to do. You have no excuse for not having this for your tea today. You've been told.